Well, Chapter 9 has landed for Mission Yozakura. Hopefully it's just as good as it is. Pretty much as it is. So let's crack down to the intro. And let's crack down to my thoughts on the chapter, shall we? Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. The link is appearing on screen, and you can find the link also down in the video description as well. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then press the bell. But without further ado, let's hit the intro and let's crack down to it, shall we? Mission Yozakura Chapter 90 landed this week, just not that long ago actually, and it was an interesting chapter to say the least. A very interesting chapter to say the least. So the chapter opens up with Tayo trying to get to the entrance to the exam area. So he's in a washing machine type place where the advancement exams you need to enter via secret code on the official website, and then he enters it via there, and then he goes down a chute. Everybody's there. There's about 1,000 bronze ranks or something like that, and he just keeps on mentioning. Then we bump into a new character who is called Usa, who is a magazine reporter for the Spy Day magazine. And he mentions how he got everything spot on of why Tayo's taken the silver rank, via just stating that you're trying to meet Karashita, aren't you, and taking the exams to meet and everything, but his boss just shoves that off and saying that can't be right and everything. But Tayo said in his mind that is so true. So once everybody's gathered, we get to see Shinzo, who's nervous. We know he's nervous. He's not good around crowds or talking to people, but we already knew that he's one of the 3 gold ranks already that is going to be one of the judges. So we already know that the other 2 is already the older siblings of the Yozakura family. So we get to talk about all that. We get to see Shinzo being a bit clumsy, Tayo trying to stay out of his sight because he knows that he's just going to be a little bit more nervous because he's seeing his brother-in-law in the crowd and everything, and everybody's wondering that they could pull something like this because they realize that there's a Yozakura member in taking the exam, and the judges are the Yozakuras themselves as well, so they find it a bit funny when the Yozakuras wouldn't pull any strings or whatever with Tayo. They'll be still following the books to a T. Definitely the older brother, and I'm curious about what his exam's going to be. So we continue. So we found out that they need to get 3 signatures, and it's all marked with special chemicals where it will upgrade to silver rank. And we find out the exam this time is a 3-hour game of tag, and we know that for a fact because of the 2. But people were taking him not so seriously. But he activated he's activating all his weapons to the point where he's using them to not get caught, and he's got himself a code in special ink on a coating of special fingerprints, so when they get touched, it registers their fingerprints onto him. And pretty much he took out a 2/3 already of the examinees, and he's just willing to stay in. And the stream of the other siblings are just stating to just run for his life. And we already knew that. So the mini silver rank exam arc has begun, and it is definitely an interesting chapter nonetheless. And it was definitely an interesting chapter to say the least about what's happening to it. So it's nice to see that I already gathered from last week's chapter that it would be the siblings of the Yozakura, the older siblings of the Yozakura family, being the judges, because we already gathered that they are going to be the 3 gold ranks in this situation. So we already knew that and everything like that, and it just continues on to show that it's just going to be one of those incidences anyway. But other than that, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this chapter down in the comment sections down below. But like I said, this chapter was very, very fun. Bit comedic as well in some areas, but the plot, the aspect of this chapter was definitely very fun. I'm curious where it's going to go next week. I don't know, because it's hard to tell how long they're going to have each exam test take between chapters. So we could say this could be 2 chapters, or this could be 3 chapters long for the first exam, and 3, and so on. So I can't really say for sure how long these chapters are going to be in this sense. But other than that, this was definitely a fun chapter. But like always, just comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this chapter down in the comment sections down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya. Chapter 90 of Mission Yozakura Family has begun, and it was definitely a fun chapter, to say the least, and everything like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did reading it and giving you my thoughts on it. I did really enjoy the chapter and everything, so I'm hoping you guys did as well. The art was just spot on as always, like always. But like always, check out my affiliated links down in the video description down below. You can check those out. And also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. It's appearing on screen. And if you're a returning subscriber, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It goes a long way. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, press the bell, and then click all to keep notified for all my future videos in the foreseeable future. And other than that, don't forget to check out my cards as well that are appearing. My end cards here that are appearing now for you to check out my other videos. But other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.